Have you ever woken up feeling like you never even slept? You went to bed on time, stayed there for a full 8 hours, but when you opened your eyes, your body felt heavy, your mind foggy, and your energy gone. Here's something most seniors aren't being told: your morning energy doesn't just depend on sleep. It depends on what you eat before you sleep. Yes, what you put in your mouth in those quiet hours before bed could be silently draining your body, or it could be powering it up while you rest. Now imagine this: instead of dragging yourself out of bed, you wake up feeling refreshed, focused, and steady on your feet. Not because of a new medication, not because you went to bed earlier, but because you ate the right thing the night before. In this video, we're revealing what seniors should and shouldn't eat before bed to boost energy, protect muscles, and improve memory. And don't worry, these aren't fad diets or strange ingredients. These are everyday foods you probably already have in your kitchen, just combined in a smarter way. We'll cover a dangerous bedtime habit many seniors have, the foods that secretly ruin your sleep, and the exact evening snack combinations that help your body recharge overnight. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to wake up energized every single day. Let's start with why you might feel tired in the morning, even when you thought you slept just fine. But before we continue, I want to let you know I appreciate your presence here and would like to know where you are watching from. 1. Many seniors wake up tired, even after 8 hours of sleep. If you're over 60, this might sound familiar. You do everything right. You go to bed on time. You avoid screens. You even try those calming teas your neighbor swears by. But still, you wake up feeling sluggish, like your body ran a marathon in your sleep. This isn't your imagination, and it's not just part of getting older. Sleep studies show that seniors often experience more fragmented and lighter sleep due to natural changes in melatonin levels, hormonal shifts, and even changes in brainwave activity. But what many don't realize is this: it's not just about how long you sleep, it's about what your body has to work with while you sleep. See, during those 6 to 8 hours of rest, your body is far from idle. It's repairing tissues, balancing blood sugar, regulating blood pressure, and even cleaning out waste proteins from your brain, a process known as lymphatic drainage. But your body can't run these essential systems on empty. It needs fuel. Without the right nutrients before bed, your sleep becomes less restorative. You might still get the hours, but you miss the benefits like waking up energized, clear-headed, and strong. So that morning fatigue, it might not be your sleep that's broken, it might be your bedtime nutrition. And this is where it gets even more surprising. Many seniors are unknowingly making things worse by going to bed hungry. 2. The dangerous habit of going to bed hungry. Here's a bedtime routine many seniors follow without thinking. Finish dinner at 6 p.m., sip a little water, watch the evening news, and head to bed on an empty stomach. It feels light and virtuous, but for older bodies, it can quietly sabotage tomorrow's energy. Here's the thing: after about 10 to 12 hours without food, your liver's glucose reserves dip. In younger adults, this isn't a big deal, but after 60, your muscles and brain become more sensitive to these overnight lows. When blood sugar drops, stress hormones like cortisol surge to keep you stable, and that surge yanks you out of deep, restorative sleep. You might not even wake fully, yet you'll surface just enough to shatter the healing stages of the night. Researchers at the University of Colorado found that adults over 65 who prolonged their nighttime fast beyond 12 hours were 30% more likely to report morning fatigue and muscle weakness. Repeated night after night, those tiny cortisol spikes can chip away at muscle mass, aggravate joint pain, and leave you feeling sore before you've taken a single step. Many people try to fix the grogginess with stronger coffee or longer naps, but that only masks the real issue. Your body worked overtime with no fuel. And skipping food before bed isn't the only misstep. Choosing the wrong late-night bite can be just as harmful. Some snacks that look healthy actually set up a blood sugar roller coaster that wrecks sleep just as badly. But what most seniors don't realize is one simple nutrient combo can turn bedtime from an energy drain into an overnight recharge. Let's uncover the foods you should never reach for after dark and the smarter swaps that make all the difference. 3. What not to eat before bed and why most seniors get this wrong. Let's clear up a big misconception. A snack is only helpful if it keeps your blood sugar steady and digestion calm. Many popular healthy bedtime bites do the exact opposite. High sugar fruits, a handful of grapes or a slice of ripe pineapple feels light, but those natural sugars flood your bloodstream, then crash 2 hours later. That crash jolts you out of deep sleep and leaves you groggy at dawn. Dark chocolate, great for antioxidants, terrible for rest. Even 70% cocoa contains caffeine, and the stimulant theobromine, both proven sleep disruptors. Flavored yogurt cups marketed as probiotic, yet most pack 15 to 20 grams of hidden sugars. Your pancreas has to work overtime just when it should be winding down. Nightcaps, alcohol may knock you out fast, but it fragments REM sleep, dries you out, and triggers 3 a.m. bathroom trips that break your recovery cycle. Heavy proteins. A late plate of eggs or leftover steak sits like a brick in an older stomach. Digestion steals blood flow from muscle repair, so you wake stiff instead of refreshed. Here's a quick rule of thumb: skip anything that's very sweet, very fatty, or caffeinated within 3 hours of lights out. If the label lists more than 5 ingredients or any word ending in "ossa", save it for daylight. But if these foods are off the table, what is the smart late-night choice? It turns out your body has a built-in sleep fuel switch, and it flips on when you pair one special amino acid with the right kind of carbohydrate. Stay with me, because the next section reveals the exact nutrient combo that powers up your brain and muscles while you sleep. 4. The magic nutrient combo, tryptophan plus a slow-burn carb. Here's where bedtime nutrition gets exciting. Your body already has a built-in sleep restore button, and it's activated by a single amino acid called tryptophan. Tryptophan is the raw material your brain uses to make serotonin, the calming neurotransmitter, and melatonin, the hormone that cues deep sleep. But there's a catch. Tryptophan is shy. On its own, it struggles to cross the blood-brain barrier. That's why pairing it with a complex carbohydrate is such a game-changer. The gentle rise in insulin from a whole grain cracker or a spoonful of oats nudges competing amino acids out of the way, giving tryptophan a clear path into your brain. Once inside, it sparks a cascade that relaxes muscles, steadies mood, and sets the stage for overnight tissue repair. Top tryptophan sources seniors can keep on hand. Turkey or chicken slices, lean, easy to digest. Cottage cheese, rich in slow-release casein protein. Bananas, bonus potassium to calm nighttime leg cramps. Almonds or almond butter, healthy fats that keep blood sugar even. Oats, a small quarter cup is plenty. Smart carb partners, 1 whole grain rice cake, half a slice of 100% whole wheat toast, 2 spoonfuls of plain cooked oatmeal, a few blueberries mixed into yogurt. Put them together and you get a snack that's tiny in size but mighty in benefits. Steadier blood sugar, calmer nerves, and a steady drip of amino acids that your muscles use as building blocks all night long. But knowing the science is only half the battle. What does this look like on an actual plate? Stay tuned, because up next, we'll turn this nutrient duo into 5 quick, tasty bedtime snacks you can make in under 2 minutes. 5. Best bedtime snacks for seniors that really work. Let's turn that science into something delicious. You don't need a second dinner, just a mini snack that slips into your routine without fuss. Think of it as a gentle nudge that tells your body, relax, the repair crew is on duty. Half a banana with a smear of almond butter. The banana's natural starch steadies blood sugar, while almond butter delivers tryptophan, magnesium, and healthy fat that keep levels even till morning. 1 or 2 bites is enough. Greek yogurt stirred with 2 spoonfuls of plain oats, creamy, tangy protein meets a slow burn carb. The oats provide just enough insulin rise to usher tryptophan into your brain, while the yogurt's casein protein feeds sore muscles for up to 7 hours. Add 3 blueberries for sweetness without the sugar spike. Warm chamomile tea alongside a quarter slice of whole grain toast. Chamomile's apigenin binds to the same brain receptors, Many sleep aids target only naturally, while the toast offers the carb boost that unlocks tryptophan from the day's turkey sandwich. Cottage cheese topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon and 5 almonds. Cottage cheese is loaded with slow-digesting casein cinnamon blunts any tiny sugar rise, and almonds add that all-important tryptophan. It tastes like dessert, but behaves like therapy for your muscles. Rice cake with 2 lean turkey slices. Light, crunchy, and surprisingly satisfying. The rice cake gives the quick carb signal, the turkey supplies tryptophan, and together they whisper to your nervous system, time to power down. Keep portions small, about 120 to 150 calories total. The goal is steady fuel, not a full stomach that churns while you're trying to drift off. Pick one option, enjoy it. 90 minutes before lights out, and let the nutrients do the heavy lifting while you rest. But what if you never feel hungry at night, or you worry a snack will bring back midnight reflux? Don't worry, there's a liquid alternative that calms the body and feeds it, and it only takes a few sips. We'll explore those soothing bedtime drinks next. 6. Sleep-boosting drinks for non-eaters. Maybe you're one of those people who just can't face food after dinner. That's fine, your body can still get the signal to relax and repair with a few carefully chosen sips. Chamomile or lemon balm tea is the classic for a reason. Each warm swallow delivers a plant compound called apigenin that binds to the same brain receptors as many pharmacy sleep aids, only gently, without the groggy side effects. Steep 1 bag for 5 minutes, breathe in the steam, and let the warmth lower tense shoulders almost instantly. Not a tea fan, tart cherry juice might surprise you. Just 2 ounces, yes. 2 contain naturally occurring melatonin plus anti-inflammatory pigments that soothe aching joints. Pour it into a small espresso cup, not a tall glass, to avoid midnight bathroom trips. For something creamy, try golden milk, half a cup of unsweetened almond, or cow's milk warmed with a pinch of turmeric and a twist of black pepper. Turmeric's curcumin calms nighttime inflammation, while the warm milk delivers a whisper of tryptophan. Keep added honey to no more than half a teaspoon, or skip it altogether. Whichever drink you choose, sip it slowly and finish about 45 minutes before bed. That timing lets relaxation chemistry kick in without flooding your bladder. Now you've got the what. Up next is the when. There's a sweet spot for bedtime snacks and drinks that can make the difference between stiff, groggy mornings and waking up ready to glide out of bed. Let's find that window together. 7. When to eat. Finding the sweet spot window. Timing is the secret sauce that pulls everything together. Eat your snack too close to lights out, and digestion steals precious blood flow from your brain while you're trying to drift off. Eat it too early, and your blood sugar may dip long before dawn, waking you up at 3 a.m. or leaving you groggy at sunrise. Most sleep medicine dietitians recommend a simple rule of thumb for older adults. Aim for your snack or sleep-friendly drink about 90 minutes, no less than 60, no more than 120 before you slide under the covers. Why this 60 to 120 minute Goldilocks zone? Digestion has time to start but not finish. A small snack clears your stomach in roughly 45 to 60 minutes. By the time you're settling in, nutrients are circulating rather than sitting. Blood sugar stays smooth until morning. Complex carbs raise glucose gently, protein feeds muscle repair, and both peak while you're entering deep sleep, then taper just as dawn arrives. Reflux risk drops dramatically. Gravity and a bit of walking around the house, brushing teeth, turning down sheets, keep stomach acid where it belongs. A few extra pointers. 1. Dim the lights right after your snack. Bright bulbs and screens tell the brain it's still daytime, overriding melatonin. Soft lamps or a book signal, night mode. 2. Keep portions palm-sized. About half a cup of yogurt, a single rice cake, or a banana with 1 spoon of almond butter fits the bill. Enough fuel without the brick feeling. 3. Move gently, then settle. A slow lap down the hallway, a minute of ankle circles, or simply standing to wash your cup helps food settle and joints loosen before bed. Dial in that timing and you'll stack the deck in favor of deeper sleep cycles, steadier hormones, and a noticeable boost in morning pep. But if you still wake up dragging even with the right snack at the right time, there's one sneaky culprit most seniors overlook. And it starts with something as simple as a glass of water. We'll tackle that hidden link between fatigue and mild dehydration next. 8. The hidden link between fatigue and mild dehydration. Here's a wrinkle many people miss. You can nail the perfect snack and timing, yet still greet sunrise with cotton mouth and low energy simply because your cells ran dry overnight. As we age, the brain's thirst alarm gets quieter. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already playing catch-up. Even a 1% drop in body water can shrink brain tissue just enough to trigger morning fog, dizziness, and that heavy eyelid feeling that coffee never quite fixes. Why it happens at night? Fluid-shy evenings. Many seniors cut water after dinner to avoid extra bathroom trips. Smart, but it leaves the bloodstream a bit thick by midnight. Breathing out moisture. Every exhale while you sleep carries water vapor. Over 7 to 8 hours, that's roughly a cup of fluid lost to the pillow. Kidneys in overdrive. Certain blood pressure or diuretic meds keep filtering even while you snooze, quietly wicking water from your tissues. Simple fixes that won't keep you rushing to the loo. First, front-load hydration. Aim to sip most of your fluids between breakfast and early evening. You'll head to bed topped up. Second evening mini-fill. About an hour before lights out, take half a cup, 120 milliliters, of water with your snack or tea, enough to replace vapor loss, not enough to flood your bladder. Third electrolyte pinch. Add a small shake of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to that half cup twice a week. Minerals help the water stay inside cells rather than racing through. Try this tonight. Note the color of your urine at the last bathroom visit. Aim for pale straw, not deep amber. Then add that half cup with your bedtime snack. Most seniors find they still sleep through, yet wake up with clearer eyes and steadier balance. We've tackled the right foods, timing, and now hydration. Ready to see how these tiny tweaks weave into one powerful bedtime ritual. Stay with me, because in the wrap-up, I'll give you a quick recap and a 3-day challenge that can transform how you feel by next week. Your 3-night energy boost challenge. Let's bring it all together. Tonight, yes, tonight, give your body what it's quietly asking for. 1. A smart palm-sized snack that pairs tryptophan with a slow-burn carb. 2. A soothing sip chamomile, tart cherry or golden milk finished 45 minutes before bed. 3. Half a cup of water to keep every cell pleasantly plumped till morning. 4. Lights dim, screens off, and a gentle stroll to settle food and calm joints. 5. Slide under the covers knowing your muscles, brain and heart now have the steady fuel they need to repair, rebalance and recharge. Do this for just 3 consecutive nights. Keep a tiny notebook by the bed and jot down how you feel the moment you wake. Did you open your eyes before the alarm? Are your thoughts clearer? Do your knees protest less when you stand? Most of our healthy seniors community notices a lift in morning energy by night 2 and a real shift by night 3. Tiny habit, mighty payoff. Remember, aging isn't about slowing down. It's about fueling up smarter, so your years ahead feel lighter, steadier, and wonderfully yours. If this video helped you, tap like to let YouTube know more seniors need this information. Subscribe for weekly, no-nonsense health tips and tell us in the comments, what bedtime snack are you trying first? Your experience could inspire someone else to reclaim their mornings. Sleep well, recharge fully, and I'll see you next time here on Healthy Seniors, where staying active, sharp, and independent never goes out of style.